Agriculture policies, regulations, and funding are under constant review. The issues can be debated greatly depending on factors such as the region that someone lives in, their operation, and many other factors. The review of agriculture programs, along with all other government-funded items, have been especially under review in light of the massive budget deficit. Programs are further scrutinized due to the ever-increasing population, as well as pressure from special interest groups involved in a wide range of pursuits, from environmental causes to entirely anti-agriculture. One government program with an array of different views is the Conservation Reserve Program, or CRP. CRP touches on environmental issues, government spending, regional and operational preferences, just to name some of the basics. CRP is a program that should be continued, but could benefit all sides of the argument in different ways through modifications that would update the program to keep with our modern situations. In 2011, 2.8 million acres of land were accepted by the USDA for CRP. This marks the 41st year of the program, and more than 3.8 million acres nationwide were considered by the USDA for entrance into the program. The EBI, or Environmental Benefits Index, is used to select which land should be accepted and consists of the following 5 environmental factors: wildlife enhancement, water quality, soil erosion, the enduring benefits, and the air quality, as well as the cost. According to the USDA's Farm Service Agency reports, there are currently more than 748,000 CRP contracts that include 31 million acres that are enrolled in the program. The current requirements mandate that land accepted into the program have an average soil erosion index of 8 or higher, be expired CRP acreage, or be located in a national or state CRP conservation priority area. The CRP program is very important as it protects millions of acres of farm topsoil from erosion, as well as serves as a safeguard for natural resources and helps to increase wildlife population in many parts of the country by conserving vegetative covers. As corn prices and demand continue to increase, as well as the world population, increasing production becomes essential, which also makes a CRP program very controversial. The recent shift for a greater demand for corn for ethanol than for feed purposes also plays a significant part in this complex equation. The CRP program costs taxpayers almost $2 billion a year, which is about 8% of all the farm subsidies. $2 billion is a lot to invest in a program when our nation is facing such a large debt issue. On the other hand, eliminating the CRP program would be detrimental to the environment in many areas in terms of land erosion, wildlife, and the other areas that the programs focus on, as well as could affect the already declining cattle numbers in the United States if less land was taken out of pasture. In order to help reduce monetary expenses of the program, thus slightly helping to pay back the national debt, which would allow production to continue on farmable land and contribute to the increase in demand for grain while still protecting many environmentally important areas, the following adjustments could potentially potentially be made to the program. Land that is currently contracted under CRP could be allowed to go back into production without a fee for breaking the contract. This would help to remove the most farmable land from the program, and with such high commodity prices, farmers would have more incentive to go back to planting the land. This would also save the government some time and money having to go through the current contracts, some at least, to determine what is most likely to be farmable. Secondly, requirements should be made stricter to get into the program, which would in then turn decrease the amount of acres that would be allowed into the program. This move would save the government potentially millions of dollars in payouts for CRP land. In the past, CRP has also been allowed to be cut for hay when a drought has been declared in an area, and this clause in the policy should remain the same and will not cost any additional funds to the program. By not eliminating the program and keeping the most qualified pieces of land in, the government will still have the environmental benefits of the CRP contracts, will allow farmers to reap the benefits of high commodity prices, which will in turn help meet the increasing demand, and will make a government spending cut that is most likely inevitable across all the farm programs. The Conservation Reserve Program is a necessary agriculture program in the United States, but could be adjusted to help fit our changing world and country.